Many people think the biggest improvement in AI is that models are becoming smarter. But I think the biggest change is not just happening inside AI models. It's happening in the way we interact with them. Because the future of AI is not about asking chatbot a random question and getting answers. The future is about building systems where AI can understand context, use tools, follow workflows, and actually help us solve complex problems. And that means we need to stop treating AI like it's just another chatbot. A quick note for my usual viewers. Most of my videos are in Sinhala, but this video is going to be in English because I want to share this with a wider community. When ChatGPT became popular, a lot of people experience AI in a very simple way. You type a question, AI gives you an answer, and you ask another question, AI responds you again. And honestly, that was revolutionary. For the first time, millions of people communicate with a machine using natural languages. But now we are entering completely different stage of AI. Question is no longer how do I write a better prompt. The bigger question is how do I create a better environment for AI to work in. One of the most important ideas in modern AI engineering is context. Large language models are incredibly powerful, but they don't automatically know your situation. They don't know your company's architecture. They don't know your coding standards. They don't know your team's workflows. They don't know the decisions that were made months ago. They only know the information that you provide. And this is why the context engineering becoming so important. Context engineering is basically the practice of designing and providing the right information to an AI system, so it has what it needs to perform a task effectively. Instead of simply saying fix the bug, we give AI the right context. Here is the code base, here are the rules, here is the documentation, here are the examples of previous implementations. Here are the limitations. Now solve this problem. The AI didn't magically become smarter. We gave it a better environment to reason in. And once AI has the right context, the next evolution is to moving from chatbots to AI agents. A chatbot mainly responds. An agent can take a goal and work through multiple steps. For example, instead of asking how do I fix this database issue, an AI agent could understand the problem, search through the code base, find relevant database objects, analyze possible causes, generate investigation queries, review the results, suggest the next action. The important shift is we are not asking AI for answers anymore. We are designing workflows. And this leads to two newer ideas that I find really interesting. First one is harness engineering. Think about hiring a really smart engineer and not giving them access to documents, tools, tests, or the system they need. They might be extremely intelligent, but still they won't be able to do much. The same idea applies to AI agents. Harness engineering is about building the environment around an AI agent so the agent can actually perform useful work reliably. And that can include context, tools, permission, memory, verification, observability, and the rules that control what it can do. So instead of thinking only about how smart is the model, we start asking what environment did we build around the model. Anthropic has even described its own agentic development work in terms of designing harness, environments, and feedback loops that allow coding agents to work reliably across long-running tasks. And that's pretty important shift. The model is only one part of the system. Then there is another interesting idea, loop engineering. The basic idea is simple. Instead of a human repeatedly prompting an AI, you design a loop where agent can act. observe, evaluate, and iterate toward a goal. For an example, an AI coding agent might read a task, inspect the code, make the change, and run tests, and say if something failed, then adjust the implementation and run test again, and continue until it reaches the required criteria or until it reaches the defined stopping point. So prompt engineering is about designing an instruction. Loop engineering is about designing the process that keeps the AI moving toward a goal. Yeah, it's a subtle difference, but it changes what the engineer is actually building. You are no longer just writing prompts. You are designing the system around the prompts. For AI to do useful work, intelligence alone is not enough. It needs capabilities. AI can access files. It can interact with development environments, call APIs, query databases, and this is where concepts like AI skills and MCP become interesting. Instead of making one giant AI that tries to know everything, we can create smaller, specialized capabilities. A database investigation skill, a code reviewer skill, a documentation skill, a testing skill. Each one gives AI a structured way to solve a specific problem. And when these capabilities are connected to the right tools, the agent can move beyond simply generating text. It can actually do things. But giving AI more power also creates new challenges. A powerful AI without rules can create problems. That's why AI engineering is not only about making AI more capable, it's also about making AI more reliable. We need workflows, validation steps, safety rules, permissions, and definitely we need humans in the loop. For example, an AI agent that generates SQL queries can be extremely useful, but an assistant that directly modifies production data without approval, that's dangerous. The goal isn't to give AI the unlimited freedom. The goal is to create systems where AI can work effectively while humans stay in control. And this is another reason that the environment around the model matters so much. Another important skill is learning how to evaluate AI output. Because AI can sound confident even when it's wrong. A bad workflow looks like this. Ask AI, copy the answer, and done. A better workflow is ask AI, review the reasoning, verify information, test the results, and improve instruction if needed. Ability to evaluate AI output is going to become just as important as generating AI output. And this directly fits into the agentic approach. Because if we are asking AI to work through multiple steps, we need ways to know whether those steps actually produce right result. The biggest shift is not that AI is replacing the way we work. It's changing the way we work. Developers are not only writing code anymore. We are designing systems where human and AI can collaborate. The skill is not just knowing how to talk to AI. The skill is knowing how to build an environment where AI can perform at its best. And that means thinking about context, tools, skills, workflows, safety, verification, and increasingly the loops and harness around our AI system. So the next time when you use an AI assistant, don't just think how can I write a better prompt. Think what context does this AI need? What tools can help it? What workflow should surround it? How do I make the results reliable? Because the future is not about chatting with an intelligent machine. It's about engineering intelligent systems.